everyone, and welcome to a new vlog. I'm so excited to take you along with me on my first trip to Italy. My travel mates this time around are my dad and my brother, and this vlog will cover our time in the cities of Rome and Saturnia, where we see lots of historical sites, stay at a spa, and of course, eat lots of pasta. After landing in Rome, the three of us took a taxi to our hotel in the heart of the city. Thank God they had our room ready. Here it is. Very spacious. And this is the bathroom. So we made it
I need an iron!
So we made it to Rome, and luckily our room was ready, so we got to check in. We're just getting all ready now to go out, and we're actually going to go to the Vatican City today. My dad and I both couldn't sleep on the flight at all, so we're running on kind of low energy, but we're gonna make it work. It's around noon right now, so we're gonna head out as soon as we're all ready. The Vatican City is the world's smallest independent country and is the spiritual and administrative headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church, home to the Pope. We just got through security and now we're going to St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is the largest church in the world and a centerpiece of Catholicism. Built between the 16th and 17th centuries, it involved famous artists such as Michelangelo, Bernini, and Bramante. Today it serves as both a sacred pilgrimage site and one of the most celebrated masterpieces of Renaissance architecture. As you walk through, there are dozens of sculptures and tombs honoring past popes and saints riddled throughout the basilica. And beneath the main altar lies the tomb of St. Peter, who is believed to be the first pope. After walking through the ground floor, we headed upward to the top of the basilica's dome, where we had purchased timed entry tickets. This took us on a long journey up many, many steep stairs. It's so hot. We made it. Yes. The dome of St. Peter's Basilica rises about 136 meters or 446 feet from the floor to the cross at the top, making it the tallest dome in the world. And the views were incredible. Our legs are shot for the rest of the trip. For lunch, we needed to stay around the area, so we found a spot nearby. I ordered the cacio e pepe, which was fitting for my first meal in Italy since that's my favorite pasta dish. Though overall, the food was just all right here. After finishing lunch, we walked to the Vatican Museum, where we had booked a walking tour. This museum houses centuries of art, history, and culture collected by the Catholic Church over many years. Its collections include Greco-Roman statues, Renaissance masterpieces, and vast collections of religious art. The most famous highlight in the collection is the Sistine Chapel, which is used for papal ceremonies including the election of new popes and is well known for its famous painted ceiling by Michelangelo. Sadly, you're not allowed to take photos or videos in the chapel though, so here are some from the internet. We were craving some gelato, and there happened to be a spot across the street that had some. However, we had our first dumb tourist moment when we decided to sit inside and each order a scoop of gelato. Each one of these was 15 euro. The most expensive gelato of my life, and it was just alright. We joked after that we could no longer afford gelato for the rest of the trip. Okay, Dad and Doug went out to go get some pizza, and they brought it back. Let's see. Ooh, it's not that big.
It's these two.
Yeah, Doug, do you want to join me for a pizza mukbang?
Oh, my back.
Dinner with my brother. Brother content. This is the brother content you were all asking for.
Was I really getting requests?
Okay, yeah, which type did you get?
This is the carbonara.
Oh, carbonara.
Yeah.
And I have
Looks good.
I just told them to get me the most basic one I saw on there without any tomatoes because I don't like tomatoes. So I got the 4 cheese one.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Oh, it's really good. That crunch is good.
Wow. I mean, this is better than New York pizza.
Really?
I think just the bread is a little bit more better.
You've been to the good New York pizzas also, right? Like you went to
The Industry?
the Industry. I went to
The
the
Industry is good as
recently.
well. This is different.
It's different. No,
Crust.
it does have a nice undercarry.
It's got a nice undercarry.
Is that the right way to put it?
I don't know.
I had the Industry recently also, and it had similar, like no flop. Very well done.
Okay. All right. You got Pizza Brother content. Now we're gonna go finish these.
They delivered us some breakfast.
Good morning, guys. I slept so much last night, like 10 hours, passed out, and honestly probably could have slept more too, but we did have to wake up early today because we're going to the Colosseum for our ticketed entry at 8:45. The hotel serves breakfast to the room, and the earliest time was 8 o'clock, so we got our food at 8 o'clock, so we're kind of rushing so that we're not too late for the Colosseum, but about to eat.
The juice could be better, but it's okay.
The ham is good.
Okay, it's like 8:30 now and we're heading out.
We left our hotel and walked to the Colosseum, which took around 25 minutes. We were definitely not on time for our ticketed entry, but they still let us through. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, the Colosseum is the largest amphitheater ever constructed, seating up to 80,000 people. From roughly 80 to 404 AD, it hosted gladiator battles, wild animal hunts, and even staged naval reenactments when the arena was flooded. Beneath its floor lays a network of tunnels where animals and fighters prepared before being lifted into the arena. Though damaged over the centuries, the Colosseum remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most powerful symbols of ancient Rome's engineering and culture. Now we're going to Palatine Hill. Palatine Hill is where Rome was born. Legend says Romulus founded the city here in 753 BC. Later, it became home to emperors like Augustus and Domitian, whose palaces still stand in ruins today. And now we're going to the Roman Forum. The Roman Forum was the heart of ancient Rome, a bustling plaza for politics, religion, and daily life. Here, emperors built temples, senators debated laws, and generals celebrated their triumphs under massive arches. For lunch, we went to Osteria da Fortunata, a restaurant well known for its handmade pasta, which you can see being made at the front of the shop. It has a very traditional atmosphere, and I love how all the dishware sports these cute sheep paintings. I ordered the tagliolini all'uovo con pesto.
Very fresh pesto.
The pasta was pretty good, but I found the highlight of the meal to be the tiramisu, which was incredible. After lunch, we walked to the Piazza Navona. This piazza was originally built in the 1st century AD as the Stadium of Domitian, where athletic games were held. It holds 3 ornate fountains, the most famous being Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers, which represents the Nile, Ganges, Danube, and Rio de la Plata. Now we're heading to the Pantheon. We have tickets for 3 p.m. and it's a little bit earlier than that, but we're gonna try to go early. The Pantheon is one of the best preserved monuments in Rome. Originally a Roman temple dedicated to all gods, it was later converted into a Christian church in the 7th century, which helped preserve it. Its massive concrete dome was the largest in the world for over 1,000 years, and the central oculus provides natural light and a connection to the heavens. We were really close to the Trevi fountain, so we made that our next stop. This famous fountain draws thousands of people to its site every day. Built in the 1700s, it marks the end of an ancient aqueduct and features Oceanus surrounded by sea gods. I was expecting an insanely massive crowd, but was actually pleasantly surprised to find there is now a queue implemented at the fountain. It moved super quickly and made the space before the fountain much less crowded than it would have been without the queue. Legend says if you toss a coin over your shoulder, you'll return to Rome. We didn't have any coins, but pretended anyways. Next, we visited the Spanish Steps. These 135 steps were built in the 1700s to connect Piazza di Spagna with the Trinità dei Monti Church and were made even more famous when featured in Audrey Hepburn's Roman Holiday.
So we came back to the hotel to hang out for a little bit in the air conditioning, which has been great. We took naps, and now it is time for dinner, but we don't really feel like going out, so Dad and I are just gonna go pick up some Chinese food down the street because there's this spot that we kept passing by that actually looked really good, and it currently has a 5-star review on Google, so we're gonna go there. We're just gonna order takeout and bring it back to the hotel room.
All right, here we are.
The shop was cute and super empty when we got there. Though in their defense, it was before Italy's normal dinner hour.
Secured the dumplings.
Overall, the food was meh, as maybe we should have expected it would be. I like the soup dumplings the best. Definitely wouldn't give this place 5 stars though.
What's this one?
Good morning, everyone. We've got our breakfast again this morning. Got some eggs, and then today, instead of the croissants, we're doing some toast and baguettes. But today we're having a little bit of a slower morning because we are going to Saturnia today. So the plan is to check out of here around 9:30 and pick up our car around 10. Then it's about a 2-hour drive to Saturnia. So gonna eat up and then finish getting ready. All right, so we're all packed up and ready to go. We called a cab to take us to the car rental place, and it's here now, so we're running out.
We took a taxi to the rental car shop, and soon enough, we had our own car to drive around in.
Here's our car.
And thus, we began our 2-hour-long drive to Saturnia.
Morning dove and the sparrows sing through the light that the sun will bring, reborn.
Yeah.
Plots are creeping on the wall. Swallowtail heeds the northern call.
At long last, we made it to Terme di Saturnia, a spa, hotel, and golf resort that's centered around the Saturnia hot springs. Our room wasn't ready yet, and we were famished from not having had lunch yet, so we decided to eat in the hotel's restaurant. The food was delicious, but very expensive.
Okay.
And there's a walk-in closet over here. Nice.
He came with the room.
So we checked into our room a little bit early, and now we're getting ready to go out to the thermal pools that are in the hotel. The thermal baths that Saturnia is very famous for are about a 25-minute walk away from here, so we're probably gonna go try to check that out later or tomorrow, but those are public, so we're going to check out all of the amenities around the hotel first.
We headed straight to the hotel's pool, which uses thermal water from the Saturnia hot spring below. The water's temperature is naturally always around 37.5 degrees Celsius and is rich in minerals like sulfur, carbon, and sulfate, which are believed to have therapeutic benefits for the skin, muscles, and circulation.
Okay, I'm going into the slightly deeper area.
Drifting faster than they should. Golden hour paints a dream like you. Even dreams start fading too.
Oh, it's so
nice here. I'm actually super surprised, but the water is actually not too hot. The thermal water is around 37 degrees Celsius, which is around 99 Fahrenheit. But I think because it's so hot outside, it actually makes the water feel a little bit cooler, or at least it's just like how it feels. So it's actually quite refreshing to be in the water. Hey guys, so we came back to the hotel room to get showered up and we rested here for a little bit, and now we found a place to go out for dinner because we don't want to stay within the hotel this time. There's not too many food options here, so we're gonna go drive out about 10 minutes and go to a restaurant. We drove out to the town of Manciano for this cute restaurant named Il Capriccio. This restaurant specializes in traditional Italian dishes with a focus on local specialties such as pappardelle with wild boar and truffle gnocchi. I, of course, ordered the truffle gnocchi, and my dad and brother had some wild boar and ragu with hair sauce.
It's really good.
That's very good.
The food was so good. I even surprisingly liked the hair sauce. We finished the meal with some tiramisu and some biscotti with sweet wine, which is a popular dessert in Tuscany. Both were delicious. Good morning, guys. It's around 7:15 a.m. right now, and we're up and ready to go to the Cascata. It should be less than a 20-minute walk from here. We're gonna have to ask for some directions to get there, but hopefully it won't be super crowded. The weather this morning is so beautiful. It's like 72 degrees outside. We opened up the windows. All the birds are chirping. It's just very pleasant. This is my look right now, and let's go. We asked for directions at the front desk and then made the walk to the Cascate. It was a really pleasant morning walk. These are the Cascate del Mulino, Tuscany's natural hot spring waterfalls. Fed by thermal water at 37 degrees Celsius, they flow into stunning travertine pools where you can soak for free day or night.
Okay, going in.
The temperature and the current of the water were so soothing, we could have stayed all morning just soaking. The natural baths were just the right depth for sitting or lying in, though you do have to watch your step at times to make sure you don't slip on the limestone. We spent about an hour there before we had to leave to make it in time for breakfast. So we came back to the hotel, took showers, got ready again, and packed up, and now we're gonna go grab breakfast in the hotel because it's included, and then we will be heading out to Siena. Breakfast was buffet style, and I found it to be quite impressive. I'd never been to a buffet quite like this one, with fresh honeycomb, cuts of meat, and even a place to make your own juice. I will later find that this is a common occurrence at Italian hotels though. All right, we're ready to go. Bye. So we loaded our car and began our next journey to Siena, which we'll cover in the next vlog. Thanks as always for watching, and see you next time!